Hi, I'm Jonathan, also known as Donovan. I'm a songwriter. You know, I've been writing songs ever since I was a kid. Of course, back then, I'm pretty old. We didn't have internet or any way to get our ideas out there as songwriters, unless you wanted to go to Nashville and spend thousands of dollars getting an artist to record your song and hope that it's successful. I write a lot of songs for the Country Cate channel. One of them has been getting a little bit of attention the past week or so, and it's called Shadow on the Wall. Let's talk about that song. The inspiration for Shadow on the Wall came when I was sitting at my dining room table one night and I had a glass of red wine. And I noticed that the reflection of the ceiling fan was in the glass of red wine, and I could see that there was only one bulb that was any good on it. The rest of them were burned out already. And I thought, why the hell haven't I changed those bulbs yet? Maybe I'm just too lonely to care. Maybe I'm just that disconnected from life because of it. And then I noticed that the lamp was casting a shadow of me on the wall. And I thought to myself, at least I've still got my shadow. And that's where the inspiration came from. So I ran and got my laptop and I wrote the rest of the song. And then here we are. Let's go for a ride and give it a listen. But before we do, if you're a fan of country music or songwriting or both, go ahead and drop a like, hit subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think about the song. I appreciate it. Let's go.
Don't the ceiling fan look pretty in that glass of red wine? And its only bulb left burning is almost gone. A stranger in the corner of my eye comes from behind. Never mind, it's just my shadow on the wall. It's been 2 long years since that gavel said we're done, and since that day I've never been alone. And I always said that you would be my only other one, but I lied, I've got my shadow on the wall. When we said goodbye, I hung my head and cried, but the shoulder I cried on wouldn't wipe my wet cheeks dry. And the last time I was lonely, I can't seem to recall, because I've always got my shadow on the wall. Took our picture from the gold frame and hung it empty on the wall. It's the last one besides the 2 left in the hall. And those empty frames remind me of when we almost had it all. But I've still got my shadow on the wall. When we said goodbye, I hung my head and cried, but the shoulder I cried on wouldn't wipe my wet cheeks dry. And the last time I was lonely, I can't seem to recall, because I've always got